At this time, I have on the line with me actor Dennis L.A. White. How you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So, where you calling in from?
I'm in North Carolina right now. I had to speak at a high school today, Westover Senior High School. Actually, the high school I graduated from.
Oh.
That was, monumental to come back and talk to the kids who are aspiring to be in the entertainment field and to give them some insight. And tomorrow I'll have an acting workshop in Raleigh, North Carolina, from 2 to 6 at the Mosaic Lounge. So just preparing for that.
Definitely, that's a good look. Giving back to the community and the kids. That's definitely a good look. Definitely. So where are you? So basically, you're saying you're originally from North Carolina. Is that correct?
Well, I was born in California. I was born in San Bernardino, California. Then I lived in Northern California, a place called Fairfield near Travis Air Force Base. My father's a military dude, so we got moved around a little bit, and then we ended up in North Carolina. I went to high school here, went to college out here. So this is pretty much my hometown. I feel like wherever you graduate high school, it comes to your hometown. So, I'm from Fayette.
Definitely. Well, I'm a military career myself, 24 years in the Army, so
okay.
I can relate. My kids can relate to the
True.
moves.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: How did your career begin as an actor?
Man, I always was involved in arts. My parents kept me in doing plays, and during Black History Month, I would always do Dream Deferred by Langston Hughes and doing talent shows, and so I always was a performer. And my first movie was called Swimming. That I when I was living in North Carolina, that's when I auditioned for it. And we actually filmed that in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Okay.
So that was my very first time ever being in a movie, and it was just amazing. That's how I was, able to get my SAG card. So that just opened up the floodgates. I moved to Florida, West Palm Beach to study theater. Then I moved to DC, and I did some theater there, some student film, and did some music out there. And then I moved to New York. And New York kind of just really opened my eyes to the entertainment field. I started hosting, I hosted Fuse Television for like 3 years when they first started. Vibe, I had a couple shows on HBO.
Okay.
And so I was just really getting my name out there, like whatever opportunity I had to build my craft and to also, show people that I have some talent. I took advantage of it. And that's when the movie started happening, and the TV series. It just kept going on and on and on.
Nice, definitely. And let me ask you this. So tell me about a time where you had difficulty turning yourself into a character for a movie or play. A difficult time?
Man, you know what? I would have to probably say, when I lived in D.C., I did a play called The Seventh Son.
Okay.
And it was a play about Tupac, and I was actually playing Tupac Shakur. So that was kind of challenging because, he's such a polarized figure, and people know who he is and what he's like, and
right.
how he walks and how he talks. So to emulate that, and it was like 11 to 12, like long ass monologues I had to learn. It was crazy.
Wow.
So, oh my God, it was the worst. I mean, it was the best, but it was the worst. So
right.
Having to have all that dialogue and those monologues memorized, a lot of times it would be just me on stage. That was probably one of the most challenging things. And it was kind of challenging also because I was touring in a play, like one of those gospel Chitlin Circuit plays at the same time.
Right.
So at the beginning, I didn't get a chance to really rehearse with the crew. So they were kind of hating on me a little bit because they were going through a couple weeks of rehearsal without me being there and me being a star. So I had to come in and be on point, and I was. So, but it was very, very challenging. I learned a lot doing that. Like, it really changed my mind. It taught me how to memorize lines and everything.
Definitely. You know what? I always, when there's a live play versus a movie, it's like I give, both. I give credit to both, but I know being live is like you got to make sure you're perfect. And did that like make you nervous, or it's like come natural to you?
Look, bro, man, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm nervous every time I step on stage, every time I step on set. Like the nerves, are good. It means that you care.
Right.
It means you care about what you're doing. So nerves are, we take it as a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing to have nerves. It means you care about your product and what you're trying to accomplish. But with stage, it's like once the curtains open, it's like a sprint. You can't stop. It's going. You mess up, oh my God, you got to try to pick up, or it's very, very challenging. Film is also challenging too because you don't have to have everything memorized right at that moment. We shoot scenes per day or a couple scenes per day and out of sequence, but it's just a matter of everything that you do, everything that you say, every movement that you make is being captured forever. You can't take it back.
Right.
For play, you can come see me on Tuesday and I mess up on stage. And you like, oh, it was horrible, but the people on Wednesday don't know about how I fluffed up on Tuesday.
Right.
But in the movie, if I mess up, it's documented because it's there forever. Every time you rent the DVD, you go to Redbox, see my horrible performance. So that's the other type of pressure that comes with film and television.
Definitely. So what motivates you to act? What's your motivation?
Money. Power, respect. Now it's like, you know what motivates me is the respect I get and for my family and friends that support me, and knowing that I have a legacy to build. This past Saturday, they named that day in Hartford, Connecticut. They named it Dennis L.A. White Day.
Nice.
The mayor gave me a plaque and all this stuff, and it was amazing to me because I'm not even from Hartford. I've done some stuff there, a lot of stuff there. I've done a movie and some other stuff there, but just to be recognized and to know that your work is not going unnoticed is very powerful. So, that motivates me to know that there's people that watch me and follow me that are inspired by me. So, I gotta keep striving, gotta keep moving, gotta keep building so that those people that want to come from underneath me and use me as motivation can be just as successful or even better.
Exactly. Definitely. Well, congratulations to for you for getting that plaque. Definitely.
Oh man, thank you, man.
No problem. So let me ask you: have you ever turned down a role because it wasn't what you wanted to represent on a film?
Yeah. That's as actors, man. We just want to work. That's all we want to do. We happiest when we work. But you have to have integrity in this business. Some people don't, but I do.
That's good.
Because no matter how old I am, my mom and dad would still whoop my ass. So I still have to keep that integrity. And my homeboys don't care how many movies I've been in. I'm still D. White. So I have to keep that integrity in line. So there's a particular show, I don't think it ever happened, but it was like a reality type of, I don't say reality show, but like a show in which they would spoof people. So they had this one, we have like girls to find out if their boyfriends were gay. They would have a straight guy act like he's gay, come on to the guy, and see what happens.
Wow.
So they wanted me, to be the straight guy to play the gay guy, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
I can't. People ask me what roles I would never play a gay role. Not because I think that, there's anything wrong with being gay or there's anything wrong with actors who play gay.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. Michael K. Williams, who played Omar on The Wire, is a good friend of mine and an incredible actor.
Mm-hmm.
But he did that. He played a gay actor. A gay role. That's something that I'm just not going to do. I don't have to do.
Right.
Denzel Washington never had to play a gay role to get where he's at. I don't until I have to.
Exactly.
So, I do have parameters and limits and things that I just won't do, and that's how I feel, There was a role on Tyler Perry's one of his TV shows that they brought me in for, and the guy molested some kids.
Oh, wow.
And it just wasn't. It just wasn't something I wanted to play.
Exactly.
And it wasn't the script and the concept wasn't that incredible enough to where it would be a challenge for me as an actor. And I just didn't want to do it, So it's okay to say no in this industry.
Right, and that's good. And they still respect you, and they still, you still getting roles. According to your bio, you still getting roles. So.
He had no choice but to respect me, and if you don't, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If you don't respect me, that's cool. Because those that know why I did what I do and what I don't do will respect me.
Exactly, definitely. I definitely understand. Like I said, I'm not an actor, but I can relate to what you're saying. And
yeah.
So let me ask you this: what information can you share about the? I guess it's a TV series that's coming up, The White Sisters.
Oh man, yo, it's like nothing you ever seen on television before. It's really, it's a beast. It's a spinoff of the Hollywood Divas on TV One.
Right.
Well, in their first season, they wrote, produced, and directed a scripted TV series with all the 5 women. And so, of course, they have to have guys in. So Ty Bridges is in it, Corrupt, and I play Countess Vaughn's husband. And I play a football star on the decline. His name was Bingo. And it's just really cool working with those 5 talented women and just seeing them blossom and everything. And to be a part of this project is going to be dope. So, it got greenlit. So we should be shooting that. I think we're shooting it sometime this summer.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a great project, So I can't wait for everybody to see it. They showed the trailer doing the Hollywood Divas, but I can't wait for everyone to see what happens next.
Right. So everybody look out for that. The White Sisters, definitely. So
yeah.
Is there any other new film projects that you're working on this year?
Yeah, I'm starring in a film called Vault. VAULT. We shoot in the beginning of April, and it's cool. It's a suspense thriller. I have a real bad sickness. I'm trying to get the antidote from the scientist, and it's really my first movie as the lead. So
nice.
I'm really happy about that, and it's dope. So we shoot that in April, and I'm not sure when it's going to come out, but we shoot in April. So, and I got some other films that are in the works that I'm dealing with. It's been a prosperous year so far for me, and it's been very blessed.
Definitely, and congratulations on that lead role. I know it's like, do you feel a pressure, or it's like, nah, I got this?
Oh no, I got this, but it's always pressure,
right.
Because the film is going to be on my back.
Right.
So, but man, I'm built for this, man. So I ain't worried about it. I'm going to kill it. Everybody's going to love it,
Definitely.
And it's going to be a great project.
And are you involved with any type of workshops or developing one?
Yeah, well, I have my own company. It's called Act Like You Know. It's actlikeyouKnow.org. And so I teach acting workshops, across the country. I have one actually, like I said, tomorrow in Raleigh, North Carolina, 2 to 6 p.m. at the Mosaic Lounge. So if any of your listeners out there in North Carolina, North Click, come through tomorrow and come get your, acting edification on. Plus, we're auditioning for a movie too, so
okay,
it's a good look. Yeah, and so, and then next month in March, I got an acting workshop in LA, March 21st, and then the next month I have a workshop in Sacramento. I do it all over, and I'm about to start posting the Youth Empowerment Tour. We start in May. So just going around the country and talking to kids and inspiring them to do what they're supposed to do and live to their potential.
Definitely. So as far as if somebody want to, find out about this, do you have a website or you Twitter? How could somebody,
Yeah. If you're interested in coming to one of my workshops, you can go to actlikeyouKnow.org. Also, I teach one-on-one acting sessions from students all over the country through FaceTime, Skype, and all that. And for more information on that, you can hit me up at Riot Gear, RIOTGEARENT @gmail.com. That's riotgearent@gmail.com.
Okay, definitely. So I know you teach workshops. Well, any words of wisdom for anybody who's trying to be an actor or any new actors? What advice would you give them?
To stick with it. It's not a easy battle, but if this is what you want to do, then don't have any plan B. Just keep fighting and deciding who you are as an actor and what you want. Set definite goals and benchmark and reach them and accomplish that.
Definitely
It's
some
possible.
good advice.
It's tangible.
Right, definitely. So before I let you go, any last minute acknowledgments or shout outs you want to give at this time?
Yeah, my PR, Dr. Rowe. The best publicist in the game right now, Dr. Rowe. To all my students, anyone out there that's interested in acting and you're serious, hit me up. Let's talk riotgearent@gmail.com, or the website is actlikeyouKnow.org. And on social media, you can find me at Dennis L.A. White. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm easy to find.
Definitely. And I want to say, for myself, Hotline Radio, and DJ Mike Style, I appreciate you calling in, giving us the opportunity to interview you and for you to talk to our listeners. I know we're an internet radio station. We're not, commercial, but we definitely reach a lot of listeners. And I appreciate you taking your time to call us up, and bless you.
Nah, man, it's all love, man. I appreciate the support, man. You know what I'm saying? It's time to build a nation.
Right.
We all, got to play our part. So I appreciate you.
Definitely. And, like I said, those who are in North Carolina, we got 2 DJs in North Carolina. They'll spread the word for you. So definitely, it's good that you're working with the youth. But once again, thank you for calling in, and blessings to you in your career. And definitely, I'm going to check out your projects that you have coming up. So appreciate that.
For sure, man. Let me know, man. Let's do a workshop in New York again. It's been a minute since I did one, so let's do it in New York and set it off.
Definitely. I was going to ask you about that. Show New York some love. So definitely.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I had a workshop out there, so I got students out there been begging me to bring it back. So, we'll figure it out once the weather breaks, man. It's too cold up there right now.
I know. Exactly.
It's disrespectful.
Exactly. All right, Dennis. But I appreciate you calling in, and you have a good night. All right.
No doubt. Peace.
All right, peace.